if you're ever feeling stuck or bored or restless or cynical, Libra, the best possible solution is to get curious. Hey Libra, thanks for stopping by on Zero's Journey. I'm Madeline, and here on Zero's Journey, we navigate using courage, curiosity, compassion, and creativity to get wherever it is we're trying to go in the most peaceful, pleasurable, organic way possible. So, every month I pick a North Star. Before we talk about the journey of your month and your tarot cards, we choose a North Star, something that you can always orient yourself toward no matter where you are or where you find yourself this month. And your North Star this month is curiosity. You know, we talk about having a negative or a positive mindset, but having a curious mindset opens up tons of new possibilities. Spirit is asking you to to follow your nose. If I can toucan Sam for a minute. To follow your nose this month. You're an air sign, Libra. You know, we're known for being the most curious, the most investigative, very into the research, very, very good friends with Google, right? How do flowers get their color? Why is the sky blue, etc.? Follow your curiosity this month. Spirit is being very direct and be like Alice in Wonderland. If there's a white rabbit and you want to chase it, go chase it. There is something there for you. Get curious. Fall into Wonderland. Go ahead. I dare you. As a Libra sun myself. So, curiosity. Spirit is reminding me of, you know, the old poem. And so often we only hear the first little bit, which is curiosity killed the cat. The other half of that little saying is, and satisfaction brought it back. So, get curious this month to find some satisfaction. Libra, you might be in a little bit of a mental rut. And I'm hearing a few different things. Spirit, when I was pulling the card, immediately upon seeing it, they showed me the Eight of Swords, right? And the Eight of Swords is the card where you see the woman blindfolded and tied up, and she's behind the Eight Swords. Eight of Swords is about holding yourself back, overthinking things, overanalyzing, kind of maybe even like negative thinking, and it becomes stunted. It chokes the life out of whatever it is we want to do and bring and be. So Spirit is asking you to check for anything invasive in your life right now. You know, they're showing me weeds now because they're talking about like choking the life out of something, right? You can't let an invasive plant, an invasive thought, an intrusive person or obstruction just do what it wants to. We have to pull it out, and we have to pull it out by the root. So get curious. What's been holding me back? What does keep me from getting where I want to go? These are the questions that Spirit's asking you to ask yourself. And remember, again, here on Zero's Journey, we want to ask all of these questions with courage, curiosity, compassion, and creativity. Because if you take those wherever you go, they will always serve you. Okay? So let's get into it, Libra. Let's get into the story of this month. Libra, in November, Spirit. What do you want to share with Libra, Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising, and Dominant folks for their highest good, please, Spirit? What do you want to share with them for their highest good? The greatest peace, joy, love, abundance possible this month, Spirit. What do you want to share with Libra? What does their journey look like? What lessons, what energies, what friends and allies or challengers are around and available? What do you want Libra to be aware of for their highest good this month, their absolute highest good? What is coming through for Libra, Spirit? What's going on for Libra in November? What do they need to know for their highest good? Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, they're asking one more. Thank you for bearing with me, Libra. One more, please, Spirit, for Libra. Okay, that was easy. Let's get into it. Yes, we love to see it. Okay. Oh, there she is. Spirit don't lie. Okay, but you know what? Where I see her sitting is in your past. So let's see. Oh, I love that. Okay. Okay, Libra. Wow. I need one more. Bear with me one more time. We need a clarifier. Spirit, please give me some guidance for Libra, for their future. Okay. Wow. All right. So, Libra, you have some sorting to do this month. Haha, no pun intended. Some sorting, but you really do. You have quite a few swords here. You're an air sign, meant to be. I think I just heard my partner boo me from the other room. Let's come to the center of your reading, Libra. Beautiful card to start with. 3 of Pentacles. It is community, it is sharing the wealth, and also sharing your skills. So some of you may be working on projects where it's like, hey, have you thought about bringing in an editor or just another set of eyes? Or have you thought about maybe taking a class or even just buying a book to help guide you through something? It's about bringing in people who have different viewpoints, diverse talents, because, you know, and this is the whole Libra thing, right? Is like 2 heads are better than 1, 3 heads is even better than 2. So 3 of Pentacles, this work of art, right, could not be the work of art that it needs to be without all 3 of these people present: the model, the artist, and the teacher to guide and to assist and to help the artist make their vision real and true in the way that they want it to come out, right? And Spirit is saying a teacher is available. A teacher is available, a mentor, a system. And I'm feeling all these things. Okay, reminder, of course, Libra, as you know, these are general readings. So it's like for some of you, that's a literal mentor, where it's like, oh yeah, I've been meaning to contact this person, or this person has reached out to me, or I already have connected with this person that I want to help guide me or expand me or help me learn this new thing, right? For others of you, it's like there's a system that is available, a system of organization or a system of belief even, that is like, if I get into this container, it's going to help me build what I want to build. It's going to help me open up my eyes. I find it very interesting. Let's look at your past and future, okay, on either side of each other. And I did pull a clarifier for your future, so we're going to talk more about that in a second. Your past, 8 of Swords. The future, and remember, Libra, getting a tarot reading, the whole point, like the beauty of getting a tarot reading is, if I like the way the reading goes, great. Maybe I can lean in a little harder, maybe I can do even a little bit more, but I'm doing great, I'm on the right track. If you don't like something about where it's going, then you can take this time to pivot or to mitigate or to make an adjustment, right? So, the past, 8 of Swords. Really, man? Holding yourself back, overthinking, probably not giving yourself the credit that you need to, looking at all the reasons why you can't or you shouldn't, or maybe later, or etc. This is like big procrastination energy. This is big analysis paralysis energy. I've got lots of good reasons why I can't. Okay, you got your reasons. Does that really mean you can't? Or do you just feel comforted if you have your reasons? I'm not blaming, shaming, judging you. We don't do that here. Get curious. Am I really held back by that? Do I really believe that? Do I really believe that I don't have a right to be a writer or dress the way I want or whatever? Like, do I really think that I can't? Like, or that I shouldn't? Or is that a belief that I used to hold that I do not hold anymore? It's Scorpio season. It's composting season. It's death, rebirth, regeneration season. Give up the ghost is what Spirit is saying. What do you need to let go of? What do you need to compost? This has been a theme across the cardinal signs. We'll talk more. Your past, your future. This concerns me, Libra, because these cards have things in common. And again, Libra sun myself, so I'm not speaking from a high horse. I am saying all of us need to be careful that we're not so busy looking at all the things that didn't work, or the way we feel like it should have been this, or it should have been this person, or it should have been this way, and it's not, and you're kind of bored and over it. You know, before I ever pulled these cards, Spirit opened up with, if you're feeling restless or cynical or held back, curiosity is the key. Curiosity is the antidote, right? Is the medicine. Here you have life, spirit, universe trying to offer you something, but you notice like her eyes are not for this. Her eyes are for, no, I want this shitty thing. I want this shitty thing that never happened for me and didn't come for me. I don't want this beautiful new thing. I don't even see it coming. Well, of course you can't see it coming, right? Blindfold, looking down, not available for beautiful new things, because here's the energy showing up as what energy is around you. Because again, both of these figures only have eyes for those 3 cups. This has tipped over. Something has passed or gone by, Libra, and it needs to be let go. It needs to be composted. Or, you know, your free will is everything. You have the options, you have the choice. You can sit and focus and ruminate and go over and over and over this. You can. But at the peril of letting what is still upright and full and good in your life pass you by, or grow stagnant, or she could, you know, not, because she's not noticing what is still good and full in her life, she might just take a step back and kick it over. You know, we might neglect our projects because our relationship is going poorly, or vice versa. And we don't want to do that. If there is something that is full and good in our life and nutritious for us, then we want to sip from those cups. We don't want to take them for granted or let them go by. There is something that has disappointed you, maybe a way, this is Spirit is saying, maybe even a way that you have disappointed yourself. And it needs to be composted. Notice I didn't say thrown away, composted, because this is organic material, right? And for those of you who are not nerd plant people, when you compost something, it's taking organic material that is trash. So eggshells, used coffee grounds, banana peels, right? And mixing them, allowing them to get into the dirt. There's a difference between dirt and soil. You can't grow anything in dirt. Soil, though, is rich and dense and full of nutrients, and we can transform dirt into soil by using compost, by giving it all these organic nutrients that come from the natural breaking down and airing out of what needs to go. So let's break down and air out what needs to go. Libra, this is no surprise. This is nothing to worry about. This is what's going on inside of you. I would wager that a lot of Libra people are finding themselves releasing, letting go, giving up the ghost, as Spirit said, of a way of being or a relationship or a period of your life. 10 of Swords is, I tried everything. I tried persuading, I tried encouraging, I tried denying, I tried cajoling, I tried coercing, I tried it all. I tried everything that I could. You left no stone unturned, Libra, and there was a defeat. There was a loss. There was a disappointment. Let's compost it. What did you learn from it? That's how we get the compost out. What was useful from this? A lot of it was just pain. A lot of it was just disappointment. What did I learn? What have I grown? And you have. You have. Boy, my tendency, Libra, FYI, is to be very I kind of front load the hard stuff in your reading, because it's like, well, friction is what creates traction, right? So Spirit wants us to put a focus on what wants adjusting or what wants exfoliating and sloughing off, which is what they're saying for you this month. But you have a lot of gorgeous stuff here. You have a lot of gorgeous, beautiful stuff here that we are right about to get into. But I just want to say one last thing about the bullshit or the tough stuff, which is you have a card sitting in the potential position. 3 of Swords, heartbreak, separation, betrayal, disappointment. There is a chance, Libra, that you could continue to break your own heart in November. by not asking for what you want, or for not interviewing the infrastructure of your beliefs and finding out why you've held yourself back from doing certain things, or why it's been hard to let go of certain other things. I only show you this to say, it's like I said, we can use a tarot reading. Be careful not to break your own heart by cutting yourself off from what you want or what you need, okay? Be honest with yourself and be honest with everyone else. Now, can we talk about these beautiful, beautiful cards you have? The Magician, crossing your reading. Everything that you need, you have. And that goes right up against this. If you feel like, oh, but I need this skill, or I need this money, or I need this whatever before I can do the thing that I want to do. Don't lie to yourself. That's how straightforward Spirit is being right now. Don't lie to yourself. You do have everything that you need. Try to see yourself this way, as the Magician. Magician is number 1. Magician has infinite potential. They have the sword, the cup, the pentacle, the wand. They have everything that they need. So if you are holding yourself back and overanalyzing and overthinking by saying, no, maybe I need this piece of equipment, or I need this or that training before I can do it. No, not before. Not before. As these two cards come together, you have everything that you need, and you have the teachers, the helpers, the models, the inspirations around you to help you create what it is that you want even better. Okay? You have it all right now. Crowning your reading, 9 of Wands. Listen, let me acknowledge, Libra, you're tired and you've been working very hard. You've been at it. You've been vigilant. You've been working and trying and honing. So me saying, don't hold yourself back and all these things, it doesn't mean that you haven't been trying. It means set yourself free. Some of your insecurities, basically the 8 of Swords is saying the major thing holding you back is you. You not feeling good enough. You not feeling worthy. You not feeling secure. And Spirit is asking you to dare yourself. Dare yourself to act like the Magician. Dare yourself to, here's the card representing where you find yourself, to step into the sun, to be your full motherfucking self. The sun is positive. It's one of the best cards in the whole deck. And you have it here, right at where you find yourself. You find yourself willing and able to be yourself. The sunflowers in the card represent the way that sunflowers have no shame about turning toward the sun. That's what they do. They are in the spotlight. It's natural. Well, this month, it's natural for you to be in the spotlight. So if you've been holding yourself back, telling yourself you're not good enough, telling yourself now's not the time, or maybe after this, you're the Magician. Shine. Step into the spotlight. Step into the sun. The sun is also conscious knowledge. It's understanding. And we love to see that, considering all these cards representing kind of being in the dark or not looking at things for what they really are. The sun is saying you have an opportunity to do that. You have an opportunity to change your circumstances, because that's the power of the Magician. Oh, if I just take what I already have and I rearrange the pieces, something new snaps into reality. You have everything that you need. Everything that you need to shine this month and to be in your power. The key to your reading, Justice. This is the Libra card in tarot, which says A, you're in your power, and B, you are making some potent, powerful choices this month, and you want to make them like a magician. Who, if I were to ask you and you didn't know anything about tarot, Libra, and I said, who do you want to make a decision like? This or this? You would pick this. Let me make a decision as someone who recognizes my talents, who doesn't have any shame or doesn't feel held back or insecure as if their talents aren't good enough because maybe they're comparing themselves to others. And if you're doing that, which is a hallmark of this card, that will never fucking serve you. And you really ought to compost that this month and interview yourself about why you compare yourself. What do you get from it, good and bad? Be real with yourself. Take off the blindfold. What are we looking at here? If you take off the blindfold, you notice that this version of Justice is not blind. She's looking at things for exactly what they are. She's also got some As above, so below, posture going on. Live your values, Libra. Walk your talk, Libra. Make new and curious, bolder choices this month to be exactly who you are. To allow yourself to be celebrated for that. Now on the other side, the clarifier for your Four of Cups. The teacher or the wisdom or the system that you need is around and available to you, but you will need to open your eyes. You will need to get curious. You will need to keep your eyes open, not just on what you already know, but what new information, inspiration, etc. could be coming toward you. Whether it's getting into Buddhism, whether it's meeting up with a mentor over coffee, whether it's enrolling in a school or a course. Stand on the shoulders of those who have come before you. This is going to be your own thing, your own magical presence. I mean, the Sun, the Magician, these are cards of me, me, me. The Hierophant, though, says there is some knowledge that you can gain from other people. And standing on the shoulders of our ancestors, standing on the shoulders of great thinkers. So we don't have to reinvent the wheel. We can learn things about our own psychology and stuff like that. We don't have to just walk, through into the fucking shadow of ourselves without a torch. We can bring teachers, leaders, wise people. You can create systems that allow us to be curious and to examine our thoughts. Now, Spirit is saying, for some of you, it would be a really excellent month to institute a journaling practice. Make it part of your morning routine or your evening routine to just kind of reflect. Just noticing things can change them. As above, so below. If I become conscious of something, it changes. That's just science. When we observe electrons, they move, they change, they appear and disappear. We change matter simply by observing it. So this month, Libra, observe yourself. Courageously, compassionately, creatively, and curiously. I hope that this is helpful, Libra. I really appreciate you being here. If you want to keep hanging out, I've got a Discord where you can come and chat. You could book a personal reading, or you could join my Patreon and support the channel and get access to a live monthly call-in show and other stuff that we do over there for the people who support my work, whom I deeply appreciate. Thank you for being here, Libra. And if I don't see you in one of the vlogs, then I hope I will see you in your December reading. Bye, Libra.